Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video about R. Kelly, go ahead and like the video, leave your thoughts and opinions down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulders. I done been down for so.
So y'all let me know down in the comment section below, do you think that R. Kelly will make a deal with the FEDS in order not to get that much time? Let me know down in the comments if you think that he is going to bring some people down with him. Let me know down in the comments if you think that they are going to slow this trial down so they can get everybody, or if they are going to speed it up and just try to get R. Kelly to accept a plea deal. Robert Kelly could not be faulted if he felt some type of confidence that he could beat all of this. He had beaten them before when he won an acquittal on all counts in 2008. However, Michael Avenatti already let us know that he bought that acquittal. Any confidence the fallen R&B star may have felt likely melted away last month, though, when he was indicted on federal charges in New York and Chicago. The FEDS secured convictions more than 90% of the time, whereas their state counterparts' conviction rate hovers around 65%. The FEDS have far more resources and face less political pressure, so they can take their time building a case until they believe it is airtight. FED charges are the major leagues. It is a completely different ballgame for R. Kelly now, said Phil Turner, a former assistant U.S. attorney in Chicago. The FED charges will increase pressure on Robert Kelly to seek a plea deal, which is what the overwhelming majority of defendants in federal cases do. The 40 counts R. Kelly faces, including 2 state counts brought this week in Minnesota, carry a combined maximum incarceration sentence of more than 500 years, meaning R. Kelly could spend the rest of his life behind bars if he loses badly at trial. A favorable deal may be the 52-year-old singer's only chance of leaving incarceration before he turns 70. Although a deal is possible, FED prosecutors likely aren't in any rush to negotiate a deal so soon after filing charges, but they might eventually be open to one. Celebrity trials can be unpredictable, so there might be a greater chance of an acquittal or a hung jury. A deal would also spare R. Kelly's accusers the trauma of having to testify and save U.S. attorneys' offices time and money. Any negotiations could be complicated, as R. Kelly is charged in 4 jurisdictions, and his lawyers would likely insist on a single deal that resolves all the cases, and prosecutors would only accept a deal that includes a lengthy incarceration term. After so many years gone by with the allegations around R. Kelly, there is no way the feds are going to say, you know, you're right, we'll drop the most serious charges and let you plead out for a lower sentence. For the next few months, defense attorneys are likely to concentrate on trying to get weaker charges dismissed. They've spoken about challenging charges on double jeopardy grounds, arguing that some are based on conduct for which R. Kelly was acquitted in 2008. However, I don't think that that's going to work because Michael Avenatti said that R. Kelly bought his acquittal. Robert Kelly's negotiating position doesn't seem particularly strong. Many defendants can agree to help prosecutors take down others higher up the chain of an operation in exchange for leniency. But prosecutors say R. Kelly was the top figure in an alleged scheme to secure girls for illegal activities and to bury evidence. A scheme that also allegedly included 2 former employees who are also facing charges, so he has no one above him to cooperate against. The best case scenario for R. Kelly would be if prosecutors allowed him to plead guilty to 1 or 2 of the most serious charges, such as the child video production, which carries a sentence of 10 to 20 years in incarceration. But even such a deal wouldn't necessarily lead to less incarceration time than if he was convicted at trial, because judges, when calculating a sentence, can usually factor in all the crimes a defendant was accused of, not just those that the defendant pleaded guilty to. So even if R. Kelly pleads guilty to 1 count, he could still be looking at much the same time he'd get if he went to trial and lost. And we are also talking allegations of illegal activity with little girls. I don't think any judge will feel any mercy. In any such scenario, R. Kelly still might be looking at 30 to 40 years in incarceration. That amount of time in your 50s means you're leaving prison in a box, he said. If the time you're looking at is so high, you might as well go to trial.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Hit some brand new Gucci low, some Gucci walking on. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I want it.